So for today's trade of the day on Friday the 10th of May, we're going to be having a look at sterling yen. Now sterling yen has been in another sort of move higher, actually, really taking a leg up after Wednesday afternoon, and a really nice move actually. This is what we call a continuation long trade, and it really triggered here on the close of this bar as this indicator plotted from red to green. Now, I don't want to go into this, really the reasons why we're looking to get into these trades at this stage, something we teach people once they come on board as a trend signal customer, but ultimately what we're looking for is that sort of pattern of higher highs, higher lows, and so on, and then that next wave up to be then restarted here. So here we are. Looking to enter here. Now that pattern has really continued very, very well, but what I want you to focus on is really the color of this line here. It's green, isn't it? Now because this line is green, this is going to give me the bias really for my short-term trading. This really helps me identify exactly where I think this market's going to go for the next 4 hours or so. So the color of this line is incredibly important. Now sterling yen has been a market that's been trending really, really well, and what I'm going to do now is move to my 15-minute chart. I'm just going to have a look through to the trading session for today. Now it started off really with a continuation trade from 7:30 this morning, 155.96 there. We're looking to get into that trade, and really what we're looking for from an opportunity to like that, or any trade really, is for prices from here to look to release up to the top of the price envelope. That's giving you a natural target area, and if you put your cursor over any candlestick on the left hand side, you will see those trend signal indicators. I'm looking at this number here, okay, so put my cursor over the entry. That's my target there, 156.41, from an entry point of 155.97. So that's a potential profit there of what, 44, 45 points or so. That's not bad, is it? And what about the risk side of things? On this opportunity here, we're looking at a risk of about 20 points. 20 points with a 45-point target, you're looking at just better than 2 to 1. Now, what does that mean? That means if I wanted to risk, what, 100 quid on that trade, then if that trade comes in, then I'm going to pick up profits of, in this example, about £225. Okay, so risking £100, making really more than doubling our potential risk. That's what a 2 to 1 trade really means. So very, very nice move. Let's see how that trade panned out. So buy here. This is what we call a continuation trade, as I say. It's a textbook setup that we teach all users here at Trend Signal, and that's it, releasing to that target zone and making profits there. As we move towards the top of any price envelope, generally we start to see prices react from those levels. Price markets don't generally like to be outside of this price envelope. In fact, the price envelope here at Trend Signal, through all our own unique indicators, tend to capture around 95% of price action. Now, I don't want to talk about this short just yet. What I also want to do is just move on to the next trade that we got. I'm going to revisit this in a second. Just remember the direction of trades we're looking for. We're looking for high uptrends. Remember that 4-hour chart, that green line pushing us to higher prices. We then get another wave higher here. Okay, the indicators turn back then from red to green. The path of least resistance is up. Means I'm focusing on that opportunity to buy. 156.04 in this example here is my entry. My stop loss about 74. So we're looking to risk in this example about 30 points there. And in terms of the target, we're looking at targeting about 45. So that's about a 1.5 to 1 trade, targeting the top of the price envelope. So here's your entry on that flick back from red to green. We're getting that next wave up, and we just want to jump on this this train that just keeps on moving up and up and up. And let's just see how prices then react. Whoa, very, very quick move right on just before midday there, hitting target literally within 15 minutes. A great move, if only they all moved so quickly. But you know what? It's a trade that was signaled by Trend Signal, and a trade that many of our Trend Signal customers would have been on. Indeed, certainly should have been on. It's absolutely textbook, straight out of the Trend Signal manual. So sterling yen today, really looking to pick up, you know, a good sort of 90 points just by picking up some very, very standard continuation trades. And the good news about each of these trades is they're very easy to identify. It's just a simple question of red to green, and just a couple of ticks in the old checkbox there to get us into these trades. So standard continuation's done. You know, we're good 90 points for the day, and you know what? That's good enough, isn't it? But what I want to do is just show you something else. We have these little sniper circles here, and this is something that we can use to try and spot certain trading opportunities as well. We've talked about swing trades a lot before in these trades of the day videos, and if we're going to go against the trend of the market, Remember the 4-hour chart we looked at before, remember that green line? So we're looking for opportunities to buy. But if we're going to go against that, we can take those trades, but we have to realize they're going to be quite scalp style trades. We need to be looking to take our profits. Now, our sniper circle runs at about 70% success rate on a 20-point move or more. So generally what we've got here, an entry here, we can try and look to scalp that. So 156.20, and here we go. There's our 20 points. It does it really quickly. We don't want to be in a trade like this for long. Why? Because we're expecting small pullbacks followed by big rises to new highs. It's exactly what transpired. But the little sniper circle there potentially giving you the confidence to jump in, take the short side, and actually pick up a few profits on that trade there. A really nice move. And we actually had another one a little bit later on here. Tries to kick in here. We're just going to wait for this line to turn from green to red here as well. 156.21. This is tight. We're only looking for 20 points, remember. It's against the trend. The low there, it picks up about 21 points. It is really tight. But you know what? It did it. And the key is it's about how you manage those trades. And this is what we really do teach here. Simple entries, simple turning points, looking at simply red to green or green to red. We'll package it all up for you and show you exactly when to enter trades, and more importantly, how to manage those trades for maximum effect. Are you with the trend? Are you against the trend? And how should you manage those trades to pick up as many pips as possible? Because you know what, on here today, we've had 4 trades before 2 o'clock. That's quite a lot in a standard day, to be honest with you. But if you'd have managed these trades right, the way in which we teach people to do, in a very mechanical approach, I might add, that's 130 points there in 4 trades. And you know, if you're going to be trading that at £1 a point, of course, if you're spread betting, that's 130 quid. But what if you're trading that at £10 a point? You're probably not going to be doing that at the beginning days at Trend Signal. But once you're experienced and you've got a bit of capital behind you, a bit of confidence behind you, at £10 a point, 130 points is £1,300. And that is potentially tax-free as well if you are spread betting. A significant bit of income and significant profits from sterling yen for today. So there you go, guys. That's my trade of the day today for Friday, the 10th of May. Have a great weekend, and hopefully we'll speak again soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.